Hi guys, bringing you something different today. This is Prison Architect, and background at my current prison. Basically, the idea of this, if you haven't seen it before, is you are an architect of a prison. You make a prison, look after the prison, hire everybody. So we're going to start a new one. I've only played this a couple of times before. I think it's uncheckable, so that's probably right. And we're going to have a medium-sized prison. So we will let it be built. I would have brought you some recordings of this beforehand. First thing we're going to do is turn off normal risk, so nobody's going to come. Actually no, we'll put it on the low risk, let everybody close off there. So basically that means nobody else is going to be allowed to arrive. From watching other people play, basically what I've learned I need to do is increase the size of this. Just, that's not as important, which is mainly for symmetry. Go back out there. Where's deliveries there? Increase the size of this quite largely. So I'll do that, because obviously these need things. Basically in this game fences are free. So what some people do is they just surround the entire map, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it go more like a proper prison than that. So we're just going to fence off this area for now. It's going red on there because I can't place that because it's a road. Playtime. And objects. So we have a large jail door and shove that in there. And we'll go back into materials, fence. You need power and plumbing on this, so this is what we're going to make now. We're going to make enough space for power and plumbing. I'm kind of doing this roughly. When I start with the actual cells themselves, I'm making it a little bit more synced for you guys. So I personally hate non-symmetrical things, and I've done that completely non-symmetrical. Not left to do. Shove a couple of staff doors down. Staff doors can only be accessed by workers, chefs, and basic staff. No, really. Right. So we will let them get to work on that. Planning mode, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare. We need to remember that. Right, no, unplanning mode. Because obviously in planning mode you can't see where things are going to be placed until they're placed. So we'll plan it. There, so we need to go 1, 2 across there. So cells in the room requirements. So they have to be have a 2x3 interior, so that means the exterior has to be 4x5. We'll make ourselves 8 of these, and we're going to make it symmetrical. So that means we can pause time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll mirror that on the other side. I don't know here. That's just a remove tool. This is just planning mode, so nothing's set in stone, if you like. Literally. Wait, what? I really can't believe I have the same size on. Yeah. Oh well, just my mind's messing up. So what we'll do is we will build. This is going to be our first block. Drawing lines. So yeah, as I've said, I had a little bit of some bugs in Alpha 9. This is now in Alpha 10. Obviously this game is in Alpha in case you didn't realise it's being made still. And just shove a large jail door there, because we don't want people with permission to go on that side. But this side we're just going to shove a normal door. And playtime and let these guys get to work. Next thing we want to make is we're going to plan out some staff rooms. So in the room section you can find out the size of things. We need staff rooms because you need to get one. There we got office. So 4x4, which means the exterior is to be 6x6. Am I correct? I think I am. So that's going to be there. So we'll leave a space there. Might end up blocking that up or something, but. So is that right? Or is that right? No. No, that's right. I think. If it's not, then shoot me. But it doesn't really matter. So we'll just shove down enough of these. Perfect. So then we will go back into foundations and drag that into here. And that will start to be placed. So basically foundations make it a building, it's all like door until you make it the foundations. We don't need to worry about time wise, so we don't need to hire any more people. It's the noise of this going in, the power thing. What we also need to do is, if you go into reports and grants, what you do is you just accept these, and as you can see your payment goes up. When you complete some of them you get like cash boosts, but most of them we won't be completing, so I'm gonna hide the most. How do we hide? Go away. Oh, you can drag this around, so I'll just shove it over here somewhere. We don't have to see it there, it's invisible, never existed. Right, so I don't know what I'm gonna call this prison. Next thing is every prison needs some showers where all the guys can go in with the soap and get all the sooty. So they can be, let's see, we're 4x4 square because I like having 2x2 pathways. So what we're gonna do is right here. We'll draw that along here. Yeah, this is gonna work. So this is gonna be our building. We're gonna leave all the planning in for now, because then we can see, shove that in as well. That'll work. As soon as our workers get round to it. We should have 22 hours 40 minutes. I'll just leave that. No, I won't. That's gonna be really annoying. Shove it back there again. Right. And other thing we need, every prison needs. What do we need? These cells are what we've made here. Storage. We're gonna make some storage, so we will shove that going up here, and then along here and down to there. This is going to be storage, so we'll allocate that straight away. We're to allocate things as whatever. Great. Can't tell. I need to wait for them to put them in, so we won't do that straight away. I lied. So it's obviously getting built now. So what else do prisons need? Prisons need, we'll do that later, they need a canteen and a kitchen. So storage is a good place to link near the jiggies. So what we're going to do is down here, how should we do this? We'll have yeah, this is going to be good. So you've got to build a solitary. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this solitary. So we will go into foundations, building, and link all of this up. We want it to be as much indoors as possible. So we'll do up to there as solitary. I don't know if that's going to be right or not. And then coming up here, if we go into planning mode, is going to be where the kitchen is going to be. So it's going to back onto the solitary. There's quite a lot of bad things happen in the prison. Sorry, in the in the kitchen. Right, so this is going to be, that's going to be the canteen itself, and that's going to be the kitchen. So we're back into foundations and place this down. The reason I'm doing it in this sort of format is just so you guys get to see it go in. So basically the workers are working in the background and you can watch them. Watch Dave and Steve and Bob. Dave! So now this is an actual place, so what we can start to do is we can go. First thing we want to put in is doors, so there can be access. So we've got jail door. What have I done here? Alright, that's fine. You need to know that. So we're going to shove a couple of jail doors on all of these. And the same on this side. And then what we want is then we want some staff doors for our workers, for Jim and Rob. I just randomly decided to name them Jim and Rob. And then what we need to do is go into bricks and walls and place all of this in. So we're going to single off all the cells. Hopefully they'll be smart enough to put the doors in first. like they are. And this one there. Add. So shove it on there, and there, and there, and down there, and down there. It's all gonna go in eventually. So our workers are slowly getting working in the background. We've just reached, that's our current balance, which means we have to spend. Oh, left for us. Oh, we're all 7, sorry. So once that starts going in, what we'll do, the first thing we're going to do is make sure our warden we get in, because what he does is he researches things so we can then build him at a later point. So we need to shove some office desks. This is what we need to, sorry, what's up, I haven't. This is what we need to make offices. What am I doing? What am I doing? So we'll scroll them down. I missed that one as well. No, I haven't. I'll put the staff doors in. So they'll eventually be made. This is where solitary is going to be. So we're going to have a lot of solitary because eventually we're going to need it. Let's move for solitary. And then we're going to go into objects, solitary doors. It might seem a bit hectic if you don't know what this game, like what you're supposed to do in this game, because it kind of is. So I'm sorry for that, but it's the quickest way for me to get started, so you guys might enjoy it. I'm probably not going to do. Let's see, how long have we got until our prisoners arrive? We have 16 hours. That's ages. That's loads of time. So that's going to be solitary when that goes in. This is going to be offices. This is going to be jails. We'll start putting the bins in the offices. So they all need a filing cabinet so they can file when they tap it. Kind of makes sense to me. If it doesn't to you, well, I don't know. So we're going to need lots of filing cabinets. And obviously our guys are going to need something to sit on. It'd be cruel of us just to leave them stood up. So we'll shove them down there. And let them all get working. Busy, busy. We're also, because once those walls go in, we're going to be able to access it. We're going to put objects, go to a large jail door on here. I think it's foundations. I need to put a couple of foundations here. Right, so this is all going in now, quite nicely if you ask me. What we need to start doing is putting in the functional things for bed, for the jails. So we'll just show all these down. Oh, right, that's overfilled. So this is the point, and if you look how many workers there are, this is the point in putting the storage down. So we need to go into rooms, storage, and okay, all of this is storage. And is this gonna glitch me out? It is. Ah well. So what these guys will start storing things in there, and it'll be nice, and we'll put a staff door right there. And also need one there for our future plans, but I will show you guys that later. Can't be placed. Why can't it be placed? Oh, they better sort that out. Goddamn workers. Can't trust them to do anything. So we will put some more beds down and make some more functional cells ASAP. Right, what we need to also do is hire a guard, just in case any doors need to be opened by them. They probably shouldn't need to be, but you never know. Just let them prowl around. What should we do? What should we do? Right, power. So we're going to utilities, electrical cables, and we need to link the water pump station up, and then we're just going to run it straight along the middle. Bring it down through a cell, and then eventually it's going to be a connection along there. It's also going to need hooking up in the shower and in the kitchen. So we're going to line down here, a line down here, and a line up there. That'll do for now. Just to be safe, we'll shove that on there. Okay. Looks good to me. We need a yard. So where should the yard go? We kind of blocked everything off, so we're going to need to open up this area. So the yard, we'll go into materials, fence. This is going to be, right, going back into planning actually. Planning. We're going to need another medical. We're going to need the medical ward here or here. There, we'll make it big, and then that means we can go into materials, fence, and we want some fencing, and bring it all the way down to here, all the way along to there, and we'll be really nice. It'll be super nice. Bring all the way up there. This is going to be the yard. We will put objects where the doors, phone booths, so these people can talk to their families. Won't make them less angry. How many should we put down? Be super nice wardens and give them like, I don't know, like 2, 4, 5, 6 will do. Which means we also need to hook that up with electrical cable, so we'll have to run that down. Excuse me for sniffing a lot of hay fever. To there, and that will do that. And then we're going to foundations, building, and here. It's a bit glitchy because anything that's currently being told to build won't let you go on. Come on guys, right, we'll speed up time, check the current time, and I think it might be time to call this episode. No, actually we'll give it a little bit more time. Let these guys, we'll at least make sure we can allocate some jail cells. Actually no, we will end it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'll try and sort out any bugs that are occurring. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Like if you want to see more, just keep watching. Let me know if you want to see any more of this in the future, if you've got any suggested games, if you want to put face cam on this, it's all up to you. Any suggestions I'm willing to take. See you later, and I hope you enjoyed this video.